Yo, what's up, everybody? Andrew Mahone here with
Mikey,
and we are going to be cracking an entire case of Burning Shadows. And I think we're going to price this out at the end. That's what we've been doing lately. So we are going to crack this, then profit or loss it, and see how good or bad we did on our case of Burning Shadows. Now, I know that Derium had been opening these and having some issues with the quality of these cards, of the backs. How do they look there?
They're looking pretty nice.
Yeah, not
pretty
bad.
beast right now. So.
Actually, we did a little test run. We kind of half cracked a box just to look at some of the hits out of. We got a ho-oh.
Nice.
We half cracked a box just to get started.
Ooh,
oh my
Rainbow
gosh!
Rare
Check her out.
Salazo.
This is the moment of truth. How's that back look?
Let's do it. Let's see.
The rainbow rares were the bad ones before.
Oh gosh, it's not bad at all. Look
Not
at
bad
that.
at all. There you
Look
go.
at that.
Okay, we can take
pretty-
it.
Looking
Here, you
pretty
got
slick.
any? You got any sleeves there?
I do have some sleeves.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Good to go. So these are looking a little bit better. Why in the world did we have to rip our rainbow rare Charizard and have it look super scraped? I don't know.
Right.
But oh well. So
We're going to.
we are in the process of getting our. Oh, I guess by the time this, I don't know, when is this video?
This video should be when it goes up. We should have our website up.
The website should be rocking.
should be rocking
and rolling. Yeah, this is we have to operate in suspended belief time zone. This is like the.
If it isn't, I'm gonna be super sad and
Oh
upset.
yeah. By the time this is rolling, we are definitely got our website up, and it should be cruising
Right.
by then. And also, well, we got a regional regional
Yes.
championships will have happened, but we're excited
that should
about
have
that.
happened too.
Those will have happened as well.
We're both going.
I know. All the things that I'm excited about are going to be probably irrelevant by the time that this video flies open because, to be honest, we are opening all of this product kind of en masse right now. A full art Necrozma. We're
GX.
opening all this product en masse in order to try and prepare for our website launch. So we want to have product for it. We also got just a huge amount of Shining Legends packs ready to go. So I am excited about that as well.
That may have gone live also.
Yeah, that probably will have gone live as well.
Ooh, God of War.
Who knows? I mean, we have a Darkrai GX. All right. So what, Mikey, what's your favorite, like, full art supporter?
My favorite full art supporter?
Yes. Do you have one?
I loved, I would have to say Skyla?
Probably Skyla. Which
Because-
one?
The first one, because I
Okay.
used it a whole lot.
Oh,
like
okay.
playing,
That's
so-
awesome. Right. Yeah, I definitely love using the Full Art Supporters Index. It's a lot of fun. I don't actually have a lot that I've used. I've used the Full Art Teammates a lot. I used that in Night March a whole lot.
Right.
And then I had the Full Art Lily that I used in my most recent finish at the Collinsville Regional Championships, and that was awesome. Definitely like the Full Art Lily.
The full art Lily
From-
art is a gorgeous art.
it's
especially
amazing.
both of them.
Yeah, the kind of the iridescent background, the
Right.
kind of rainbow background looks super cool on it. Definitely dig it. So like that full art's been sweet. Obviously, full art Misty's Determination. Pretty much been talking about that card in almost
Right.
every single video, just because it's like one of my favorite cards of all time. So like that one's sweet. I don't know. I'm just like, oh my gosh, the full art Lucamine from Ultra Prism. I mean, that card's beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
Right.
It's just gorgeous. Like the artwork is just phenomenal on it.
Right.
Like I was like, wait, is this actual Lucamine?
Right. It's insane because that's the moment where isn't it the moment in the game where she gets like taken over by like the Necrozma or
The
something
Ultra
or
Beast?
the Nihilego. That's
Nihilego,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, and that's insane. I actually could not even believe that Pokemon printed something so cool looking. Like
Right.
I was shook. I was definitely surprised to see that. But I think that the Full Art Supporter game is just a lot of fun. I'm definitely into it right now. And I just think they're just such nice collector pieces, and just having a lot of them is really cool. So I'm just like, I think they're like kind of something that I'm looking at maybe collecting or starting a collection
The full art Juniper is actually pretty decent also.
It is. Hey, Galissapod.
Nice.
Full art Juniper, definitely a
Ooh,
nice
full
one.
art Galissapod.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Galissapod. Galissapod.
It's Galissapod.
It's Galissapod, but I don't like calling it Galissapod.
I know.
I call him Galissapod.
I know.
What do you call him?
I call him Galissapod,
call
but
him
I call him
Galissapod?
Galissapod when people say Galissapod.
Oh, okay. So you kind of will just blend in with whatever the environment calls him.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Because I get heckled about it all the time.
I'm sure, yeah. People like to correct. Yeah.
Like they're like Arceus, no, it's Arceus.
Arceus.
And you're like, gosh.
Arceus though. I used to have just the
Charizard.
That's awesome. I used to have the funniest things when I was growing up. I mean, because when Pokemon was released, you gotta figure, I was in like 4th grade. All right? It is dating me a little bit, but I was in 4th grade when Pokemon Red and Blue came out, 1996. And it was really exciting, but I was in 4th grade. So, I wasn't really a big watcher of the anime. I didn't watch it on TV, but I played the games a ton. So, really, and the internet was like not big. I was not on the internet in 4th grade. Yeah.
The internet was barely a thing.
Barely even existed, right?
Yeah.
So I was not on the internet in 4th grade. YouTube, it'd be another decade before YouTube started to exist, right? So there was really no way to hear how the names of Pokemon were pronounced.
Oh, yeah.
Really. I mean, Game Boys didn't say them, I mean, it just, when a Pikachu came out, it was like, like it made a little digitized cry, and that was it. So,
Weavile.
you had no way of knowing how Pokemon's names were said unless you watched the anime pretty regularly, which I didn't. So, Pokemon like Gyarados.
Lord Kiao.
Oh, that card looks amazing. That
pretty
art
amazing
is super cool for sure. Definitely like the full art Kiawe. That artwork's awesome. So, I like the full art Olivia too. Definitely, which is weirdly a $10 card, and I don't know how she's $10, even though she comes from Crimson Invasion, she's not really super competitive. I don't know how she's $10, but anyways, moving on. So yes, I used to pronounce Pokemon's names all sorts of crazy ways, and I remember one of the big ones was Gyarados, and I called him Gyarados.
Gyarados.
I used to call him Gyarados, and I just had no idea that he was Gyarados for the longest time. Also, Magikarp, I called Magikarp.
Magikarp.
I had no idea.
Magikarp.
I just had no idea how to pronounce. I was 4th grade, So
Right.
Look, it's a Magikarp. And then
you see, I watched the anime, so I just used what the anime used.
Okay.
Which wasn't always correct.
They didn't always translate it correctly?
Correct.
Oh, okay. I remember Lieutenant Surge. I didn't know that LT meant lieutenant, so I used to call him LT Surge. And in fact, I'd still call him. I'll slip up and call him LT Surge sometimes, just because I had no idea what the word lieutenant was at all. So I was just like, "Oh, it's LT Surge." I had no idea what that stood for.
I don't think I say instead of AZ, I call it as.
Oh, okay.
So
Necrozma.
But
You call him as.
As.
So that's funny. AZ, what is AZ's deal?
I don't know.
Can we talk about AZ for a second? He's like the big friendly giant, right?
But he's super depressing too.
He's also extremely depressing. Full art. This box is insane. All right, this box just went into like upper echelon, like upper tier insanity. This is like I still got.
Okay, so you got one more hit than I did.
What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep.
7 hits and 2 full arts, and also all my hits are pretty good out of this box. And I still have 2 more packs. My
box is pretty decent too. It's
your
not
box
that
is
bad.
definitely not bad. No, for sure. So I'm feeling like pretty confident. This is actually not a bad set to open.
Right.
It looks like. I mean, Gardevoir GXs. Do we have any idea what Gardevoir GXs run for?
And
I got an 8th hit, dude.
There you go. That is
8th
legit.
hit. That's a wild box. This would be a sick box for anyone to have bought.
You're actually beating me.
Oh, for sure.
For sure.
But I mean, let's. And at this point, we're just trying to work together to make a not a loss.
Right.
A lot of the ones that we've been opening lately have just been pure loss. There's just no.
Ooh,
Oh,
Full
full
Art
Acerola. That is a nice addition.
That is a beautiful card
For
too.
sure.
Like, the art from Burning Shadows is decent too.
Oh, it definitely is. And I think that Pokemon's been doing a really good job with their full art cards lately, just in general. And I think a lot of the props to there's a code. Props to a lot of their artwork lately has just been on point. Even their like concept art, not concept art, but their art, I should say, for like PTCGO, whatever artwork ends up on PTCGO, the artwork that ends up on playmats, all of that stuff, the pack art, I think that all just looks super beautiful.
Yeah,
They're
they've been actually they commissioned a couple like for the arts for the playmats and stuff.
Yeah.
They actually commissioned like friends of employees.
What?
Yeah.
How do you know that? So like friends of employees.
Like some of the TPCI reps told me that, hey, my friend actually did this.
No way.
Yeah. Did the art for the first internets.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. What the internet's what with like was that the tan one? Was that one? Or was that still nationals?
No, it was the tan one. It was the tan one national. One. Yes.
Because I remember that one. That
yes.
one was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, nice. That's crazy. So it's nice to see, Pokemon kind of reaching out and sourcing different artists for things.
Right, and they've been reaching out to the actual Pokemon community for like employment. So definitely, if you guys. Too. Did I sleep that? I did sleep.
If you have a dream.
If you guys have a dream and you want to work for Pokemon is definitely always looking like to hire
from within the community. Well, we've got Kyle Pukasukovich was hired from within the community. Yep. He was a famous, Poke famous YouTuber, right?
Well, he the reason why he was is because he won nationals,
right?
And so
he's a big time player, and then started building his own competitive channel, not unlike Derium's competitive Pokemon,
right,
the Top Cut, and then started commentating, and I think he was hired and then started commentating.
Yeah, he was hired first.
Right, and then was hired, so that was super cool. And then also
Paul Johnson.
Paul was the other big one lately. I know he does. Does he do something with like finances or something like that? I think.
Oh yeah.
He does some sort of financial work.
Yeah, he does
with
accounting.
Them.
I think.
Accounting.
So
super cool.
We have Josh. Josh was a judge.
Oh, okay.
In the community, he was a judge, and then he is now actually working for Pokemon.
That's awesome.
Same thing with Becca. She was a judge, and she's now working for TPCI London.
Oh, okay.
The UK office. So they definitely, especially if you're over the age of 18,
right,
and you have a good resume and stuff. If you want to work for Pokemon, they're always looking to hire from within the community.
I think
because
that's like the dream, right?
They would rather their whole business model now is like basically, you do what you love. Like
right.
We obviously I don't do this. I do this because I love doing this. Like we love the community and stuff like that so much.
Right.
And so Pokemon is just like, all right, let's take a key from that, seeing that they're so dedicated. Your fans, like
for sure,
fans of the game, they're dedicated and they want to work. So
yeah, it's awesome. My friends have been joking with me that Pokemon will never hire me just because of all my tattoos. They joke with me that I have no chance. But I don't know.
Because of the Pokemon tattoos. Not because of tattoos.
So. Because of the Pokemon tattoos, right. So they joke with me about that. But I don't know. I feel like that's the dream, though. Like, eventually would be to get to work for them in some sort of capacity. I mean, yeah, you need to quit playing competitively, which is definitely unfortunate. There is a Muck GX.
I'm going through half this box.
This box is butt. This, like, my last box was fire. This box is nothing.
So far, I think
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I pulled 2 hits, right? So yeah, I think I pulled 2 hits out of this box.
You said you have 8?
I have 8. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I pulled 2 things.
You pulled an 8th hit out of the
last box. Did I really?
You did.
Oh my gosh, you're right. Okay, yeah, so I pulled 1 thing out of this box so far. All right, make it 2. There's a Marshadow.
There you go.
But yeah, definitely not as flames as my first box, but we had to average out somewhere here. Probably wasn't gonna stay quite as hot as we had started.
We're pretty even on Guzmas too. I have 4, you have 4.
Not bad.
So that's pretty decent.
Right. Right. I don't know. I think I would be sad about not getting to play the game. And then, like, no one in your family can play the game either.
Right. Well,
which is crazy, right? I think there's like your wife can't play,
your wife
kids can't
and your
play.
kids can't play.
Right, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Right.
So like if you're an employee, that means if I, one day when I grow up, 29 years old, and have a family, that if
there
I
may
did
be
work
a
for
time limit, so say if you were to move on.
Oh, that's
sick.
sick.
So the box
Nice.
got better.
Okay, there you go.
There you go. Stepping this game up.
Yep. At least I'm excited that the hits. I have not checked the backs of the. Ooh, there we go. Full art Glycopod. That's awesome.
I haven't checked the hits on this box.
Yeah, I haven't checked the hits on this box, but we can.
This is
take a
decent.
look real
They're
quick.
good. They're good.
Make sure that. Ooh, okay. He's all right. He's a little bit haggard there on the top, so like he's a little rough around the edges. He's fine. I mean, it looks like you could tell that it's from like just whatever razor just was cutting this card. Just looks like it was dull. Oh, this the Marshadows. Yeah, that's bad. Okay. Yep. These are coming in light plague condition. So this box that I'm opening is rough. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So these are a little bit bad. The bad Burning Shadows strikes again, and I don't know what to do about it.
My box is fine.
Is the muck bad too? The muck is bad too. The muck. This whole box is bad.
Set that to the side.
Yep. So, oh boy. So I don't know. We're gonna profit or loss this box, but I think what? So if we can't even count any of the hits out of the, there's an upside down code. Enjoy. If we can't even count any of the hits, then that's a little bit rough. And then, oh my goodness, and then we're gonna have to go through and we're gonna have to sort all the commons on commons too.
Right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, buddy.
Oh no, we're not.
We're not.
I already did all the commons in the commons.
Ooh, full art
So-
Tapu Bulu.
So we're good.
Oh, you did commons and commons
already
for
did.
this set?
Yep.
Oh, sick. So we
It's
don't
already
need to
done.
inventory any.
Nope.
How many do we have inventoried for each?
I have no clue.
Oh, okay.
I didn't do the inventory.
So I'm just saying, like, so what's our goal as a shop to have for like each card, each common and uncommon? Like,
I have no clue.
No
That's-
idea. I have no
that
idea.
That is a Derium question.
That's a Derium question. That's an Aaron question.
Aaron
And a Dark
question,
Rod.
really. Well, no, Darium's doing all the. He's doing all the inventory.
Who is? Oh, Kevin.
Darium.
Darium. Oh, Darium. Oops.
Darium.
Oops.
Kevin.
Oops. Oops.
You're never
Yeah.
gonna call him Darium.
I'm getting a demerit. Darium said I am never to reveal his true identity. Never. He's like Batman.
Batman.
Can't call him Bruce. Who's Bruce Wayne?
Bruce Wayne.
Yep. All
All
right.
right. My box seems okay, so
Seems okay. I'm
Sounds good.
feeling all right with this. Like
I'm not.
the full art Bulu's not bad. That card's worth. I feel like it's probably worth a little something. Like nothing crazy, but
Because it's Vika Bulu's not really a thing anymore, right?
It's
kind of,
still-
it's trying to be a thing.
it's got its diehard fans. I feel like its diehard fans are gonna stay diehard fans of Vika Volt Tapu Bulu. They ain't going nowhere. They are believers in their craft, and they are not gonna give up on it. Nope. So the deck definitely has its following, because it's like a relatively cheap deck to build too. You know, it doesn't require Zoroarks. It only requires a couple Lele. You can build it not too bad. So, and Bulu's not the most expensive card. It comes in a tin.
right.
You can build Bulus pretty easily. Build with Bulus pretty easily. Now, I would love if the Crabominable deck was a deck. Like, I definitely would love to play that thing in a serious
It's
context.
fun to play.
Yeah,
I
you
have
played
it
it one
built.
day on stream, right?
Yeah, I have it built,
Yeah.
but it's decent, but it's not ever gonna get there.
You don't think it's ever gonna get there? Why is it
You
never
know
gonna
what?
get there?
I might actually try it again.
Try it
in
again?
this format.
Right. I mean, Zoroark is just such a big card.
Right.
You know, I'm really tempted to try and find a way to take advantage of it.
Right.
Buzzwole just having that psychic weakness is always rough because people be playing Mewtwo's and Mews, no mercy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What is those?
6. Oh my gosh, another 6-hitter.
Another 6-hitter. What am I at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. So I had 8 and then 5.
8 and then
The
5.
final box. And hopefully this one is not bad. Fingers crossed. And we can see what the dealio is on this final case here. The case in air quotes. Right, the case in air quotes. This is not an actual case, not a true case. It's 6 boxes.
6 boxes.
Yeah, we did not break this out of the case. There's a Guzma.
As you can see, because all like his one box looked all haggard.
Yeah, one box is good, one box is bad.
That's the first time I ever said haggard.
Haggard. You've never said haggard.
Nope.
But you knew of the word, clearly.
I knew the word, but you just said it too.
So, yeah, looking haggard. Is that what the adjective I used to describe it?
Yep.
It's a pretty good adjective. Yep. Definitely. You know, I've been working on my verbiage a lot. Okay, definitely the verbiage since I've become a YouTuber, having to think of new words to use to describe things like adjectives and verbs are really important to me. So like obviously, super stoked is pretty much my what that's my what is that? Is that an adjective? No. It's not an adjective. It's my verb.
It is
a verb.
I
guess I'm a verb, right? I'm super stoked. It's the thing that I'm doing. I'm stoked. Yeah, I'm excited. Is excited a verb? No. No. I don't know what in the world kind of. Anyways, it's a descriptor. It describes me. So that makes it an adjective then, right?
Right.
So then if I'm super stoked, then that means I'm an adjective. It's an adjective.
Yeah.
All right, we figured it out.
Yeah.
So super stoked is like my favorite, because super is an adjective. And then stoked is like another adjective. So it's like a double adjective. So super stoked I use to describe my feelings about like lots of things. And I use that all the time. Rad. Dude, that's rad. Definitely another adjective that I've been using. Haggard is good. The card's looking haggard, looking rough. Sweet pulls. But you got to think of different ways to describe the things that you see, because you can't just say the same verb or adjective all the time, or else it gets God of War, or else it gets dull.
Ooh,
oh, there you go. Hyper rare, super scoop up.
So
secret rare, whatever.
When we did the 6,000 pack opening, okay?
Yeah. Marshadow.
We're sitting here for 8 hours.
8 hours.
Kevin,
Derium. Derium.
Derium.
Don't say.
Dan and I
do not reveal his name.
Are sitting here right for 8 hours opening packs.
Oh my goodness.
And my go-to word for that, because I'm tired. Was right. And I'm just saying right, and they're like, yeah, right. And then they start making fun of me.
Right.
And I'm like, dang it. And then I try to switch it up, and then I get caught back in it, right. And they're like, yeah, right. And I'm like, dang it.
Oh, my big one is I say all the. Ooh, a day form Lycan Rock. Okay.
And nice. Then they got me for nice too.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. I definitely say a lot. That's just my transition word, but it's better than I'm working on not saying and that's just good YouTubing.
A habit that is hard to break.
It is hard to break.
Is the
Oh, I've gotten better at it, but it's definitely a thing that is not easy to do. And then once you start thinking about then you're like, oh my gosh, I can't say it.
And then and then you get caught up, and then you say and
right.
It's not good all around.
Right. Public speaking is actually very, very difficult.
I hate it.
It is very difficult. I'm pretty good at it just because I'm a teacher. And I can talk and lecture ad nauseum. I can do it all day and just bore my kids to death about any topic. It doesn't even matter. I can hold the floor for an hour and not say anything, really. I can just hold the floor for an hour just to talk. And my kids will tell you that that's the truth. I can pretty much, if I need to sit up there and lecture, I can sit up there and lecture. So it's definitely been an acquired skill. I didn't always have it, but the teaching has definitely helped with it.
See, I'm more of a quiet person. I tend to be quiet.
You tend to be quiet?
I'm a listener. That's my thing is. I'm a listener.
Ooh, rainbow rare
nice.
Necrozma.
See, I said nice.
Yep, nice. Sick.
It's crazy. That
dope
was
pulls.
lit.
It was lit, fam.
But
dopest pulls. There we go.
Yeah, I tend to. I'm a listener. A lot of people are like, "Yeah, you're a great listener." Well, I know because.
Right.
I like, and then a lot of people ask me for like advice and stuff like that because they know that they can talk to me.
Right.
And so I step into that role of like I always listen and try to suck in information. And so it doesn't like when I go to talk, I'm like, oh gosh, oh gosh, what do I say? What do I say?
Right. It's a lot. And then, man, it's crazy because I love streaming because you get to interact with fans and things like that. And you stream and then you talk to fans. You can bounce off the things that they say.
Yeah.
And it's just a nice, big, happy conversation. But then sometimes if you're doing like a case opening on your own.
By yourself.
Oh, you're just monologuing. It's
Right.
just like, here, hope I have enough to talk about because I am going to be talking to myself. You're talking to yourself.
I hate doing pack openings by myself because I don't like to just talk to myself, and I can't pretend that I'm talking to somebody. Like in my mind, I just can't. I'm like, what else do I say?
What else do it? You just freewheel it. You
right.
Just gotta. It's tough. It is tough. I don't know. I kind of just keep bouncing around, try to talk about it. At the very least, you could always talk about the cards that are coming out the pack.
That's what, and then I do that. I do it a lot. I talk about the cards because a lot of people are interested in also what you're pulling.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, I got to Charmander and Weavile. Because some people actually just sit and listen to them.
Right.
They don't actually watch.
I do hear that. So.
And so it's just interesting because I'm like, you don't watch? No, I just listen to what you pull. And I'm like, oh, so when we're actually just talking like we're talking now, and we're not actually saying the Pokemon name, then you're not actually hearing what we're pulling.
That's why I try to always make sure I shout out the pulls.
Right.
Sometimes Derium will just go and just toss the pulls down. And then I look over and I'm like, what? You pulled a what?
Guys, a project.
Right. I'm like, you pulled a what, Derium? Like, bro. But, and then sometimes, I don't know, sometimes I just start talking about whatever I did that day. It's just, I could talk about anything. I could talk about a rock for an hour if I had to. Talk about, well, theoretically, if we're going to get into rock philosophy, the philosophy of the Muck GX.
The Muck GX.
And then every once in a while,
he has
you
rocks
get a...
for teeth and stuff.
You do. He's like he's spitting out rocks. Or is he sucking in the rocks?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Probably both.
Alolan Muck
Spitting and swallowing.
All right. We are at 5 packs remaining for me. Mikey and I pretty evenly paced.
Yeah.
Usually Darian blows me out the water, so this feels good to be on track here.
Right. You can't be. He's so fast.
So fast. It's almost
completely
impossible. And I'm not like the slowest sorter or opener either. Like I definitely keep a steady clip. I've gotten better. People used to make fun of me saying that I couldn't do a booster box faster than 10 minutes.
Right.
That's because I just get talking, and then I don't want the video to end. I got plenty to talk about. Right. And then also, we get the sweet ads with the 10-minute videos. So, no, I know what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah,
you're like,
them nice
ads.
I'm
just going to sit here and talk until we get to that 10-minute mark.
There we go. Yeah, buddy. All right, last pack.
So,
ooh, I beat you, Mikey.
You did. And it's funny because I was actually ahead of you the whole time.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was like,
picked up the pace in that last box there. Okay.
Did you not get a lot of hits? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe I didn't have to stop and sleeve things. See how many hits I ended up getting. I feel like they're pretty mixed at this point, but I don't know how we did. I'd be interested to see how we ended up doing here out of these 6 boxes of Burning Shadows.
I'm going into my last 2 packs, and I have a Lycanroc and a Lana. And last pack. Let's see. Come on, please give me something good. Give me something, Zygarde.
I got 19 hits out of 3. 3 boxes? So that's a pretty good average for me.
That's not bad at all.
Oh, that's not bad at all. So that means that I averaged over 6.
Right. And the average is about 6.
Right.
So
I was above average.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16, 17,
18. So
directly.
Pretty good there. We definitely both seem to average pretty high.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go ahead, count this up, and see how we did.
Oh, you didn't sleeve the last few packs. That's
yeah, I missed 3 sleeves, Mikey.
Mm-hmm.
And voila, here are our hits. Mikey, tell us what we got.
All right, so we have 2 Ho-Ohs at $2.80. We have 2 Marshadows at $1.99. We have 2 Full Art Lycanrocs at $3.28. A Tapu Fini at $1.50. We have a Noivern at $1.80. Machamp at $1.75. We have a Full Art Tapu Bulu at $6.50 and a Rainbow Rare at $7.50. We have 2 Charizards at $8.99. We have a Salazzle that's 2. A Full Art Salazzle that's $4.50. and a rainbow rare at $7.99. I want to say hyper rare all the time.
Right.
We have 2 Glycopods at $5.99. We have 2 full arts at $10.99. We have 4 dark rides at $2 a piece. Ooh, that's a hit.
I know. I expected a lot more out of like Glycopod and Darkrai there.
Right. We have a regular Necrozma at $2. We have a full art at $3.99. The rainbow rare is at $7.99. The Alolan Mux we have at $1.80 a piece.
Ready to open the case of Burning Shadows. You guys start yet?
Yeah, just started.
Right.
Cool. Tag me in.
Okay.
We have 3 Gardevoirs at $4.99. The full art is at $10.
Oh, those are cheap too.
Right, they've dropped in price.
Oh
also.
my gosh.
Yeah. The Super Scoop Up is at $5.50. The Acerola, surprisingly, is at $30. Wow.
Oh yeah, that card's
Yes.
being pulled in. It's being played in a lot.
Yeah, so oh my gosh, $30.
$30 Floor
Nice.
Sporter, awesome.
Right. Kiawe is at $9. We have 17 Guzmas at $2.75 a piece. And our reverse hollow is at $3.60.
So that brings our grand total of hits to
$254.45.
And then with the codes at 30 cents a piece, we're at $64.80. And then the bulk at a price of $70 for all of it, with a grand total of all of the worth value of our case for $389.25.
That's a loss.
That's a loss because our price for boxes, how much do we pay on a box?
We pay $4.56 for the case.
Okay, $4.56 for the case. So we at $4.56 take a loss of $66.75. And at the price that we sell our boxes for, it's $90, $580 for a case.
Wait,
we are
580.
taking $540. Or do your 4s look like 8s?
They look like
All right,
8s.
they look like 8s. It's $540 for a case, which actually means that this is $20 or $40 less. So it's $150.75 would be our sale price loss that you would take if you had bought this.
Ooh, now the retail. That's the fun
And
part.
let's see the retail. If you paid $144 for a box, which you shouldn't ever do because you should at least go to Derium.com to buy them.
Yeah.
And you would have paid $864 for your case, meaning that you took a fat loss of $474.75.
That's a loss of less than
Ooh.
500. That's not bad.
Yeah, sometimes you make $500 mistakes.
That's a big burn.
That's fine. So I was feeling pretty good about this opening too, but the Glycopods are way lower than I expected.
So it's the Gardevoirs.
As are the Gardevoirs. I expected those to at least be $10 and $10, and they just weren't. And I think if those are closer to like the $10 to $15 range, which is what I expected them to be, then we'd be closer to breaking even here.
Right.
But alas, we've got another loss on our hands. But we only lost like $60-something, meaning that, I don't know.
Lose anything. I paid for it.
We could, if you guys, I don't know, get like a bunch of views, we could maybe one day break even.
For how much? How much we lose?
How much we lost? We lost $66.75.
Oh man, we only need like 40-some thousand views.
Only 40,000 views. Hey,
We could do that. 40,000 views. Let's do it.
we could definitely do it. Hey, and if you got some extra singles, go to Deriums.com and sell them to us, and we'll give you credit for them. Bye.
Or money.